Welcome to Tungal online classes. My name is Prasad. I am teaching the mathematics. See students, today we are going to discuss about extreme values of a quadratic expression. Extreme values of a quadratic expression. What is the meaning of extreme values? Extreme values is nothing but the maximum value of ax square plus bx plus c or minimum value of ax square plus bx plus c. So here I am giving some points and see that one what is the main points is here. I will explain the remaining term in the next slides. Okay. So see that one first. Let f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c be a quadratic function. Here two cases will be arises. It is depending upon the x square coefficient. What is the x square coefficient? If x square coefficient is a, if a is greater than 0, then f of x has minimum value. If a is a positive, then f of x has minimum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, and the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So if ax square plus bx plus c be a quadratic function, if a greater than 0, if a is positive, then f of x has minimum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, and the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Sir, why minimum value? I will explain you in the next slides why you are getting the minimum and why you are getting the maximum. It is depending upon a. Okay, so we'll discuss that one in the next periods and the next slides. Okay, see the just understand these point. If a is a positive, then the quadratic expression have a minimum value. At what point x is equal to minus b by 2a? At this point you will get a minimum value. What is the minimum value? Minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. At x is equal to minus b by 2a, you will get a minimum value 4ac minus b square by 4a. Similarly, see students, if a is a negative, if a is a negative, if a is less than 0, then f of x has maximum value. F of x has maximum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, and maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So that meaning is here two important points I am going to discuss. That if a is a positive, then f of x has minimum value. So at what point x is equal to minus b by 2a? What is the minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. And also if a is greater than, that is if a is less than 0, then f of x has maximum value. At what point x is equal to minus b by 2a, and the maximum value is equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a. So see some examples by using these two formulas. See some problem here. Find the maximum or minimum value of x square minus 4x plus 8. So they are asking what is the maximum or minimum value of this expression. So how to find out that value here? By using the previous two formulas. Okay, so we can use that two formulas. So see that one here. Given expression x square minus 4x plus 8, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So a value is nothing but 1, that is positive. B is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 8. I am already given one point. What is that one? If a is a positive, if a is a positive, then the given quadratic expression or quadratic function, that is the function, has a minimum value. If a is a positive, then it has a minimum value. So what is the minimum value? And the minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So already you know the values here. Just replace all these values that is nothing but the 4, a value is 1 and c value is 8 minus b value is nothing but the minus 4 whole square 4 into 1. Just to simplify that one, 32 minus 16 by 4. So that is nothing but a 16 by 4. So that value is 4. So all are understand students. So if any expression is given in the quadratic form, so how to calculate the maximum or minimum? So if a is a positive value, then you will get a minimum value. If a is a positive, you will get a minimum value. What is the minimum value? Is 4ac minus b square by 4a. If they will ask at what point, if they will ask at what point, in that case x is equal to minus b by 2a, but here they are asking only the minimum value, so you are calculated the minimum value. See one more example you can identify easily. So see this question, find the maximum or minimum value of 12x minus x square minus 32. So first see the student here, the given expression, take the expression here, and what is the a value? A value is nothing but x square coefficient. What is the x square coefficient? X square coefficient is a minus 1. And what is the b? B is nothing but x coefficient. What is the x coefficient? Is 12. And what is the c? C is the constant. You can take it as minus 32. So if a is a negative, so the given expression have maximum value. So it has a maximum value. So what is the maximum value? Is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So that is the 4 into minus 1 into, that is the c value is a minus 32. B value is nothing but the 12. 12 square is nothing but a 144 by 4 into minus 1. Just simplify that one. 128 minus 144 by minus 4. So that is equal to minus 16 by minus 4. So it will give you that the value is 4. Are understanding that? If a is a positive one case and if a is a negative. So you can calculate, if a is a positive, you will get a minimum value. If a is a negative, then you will get the maximum value. So in that case, you are calculating the both. So next, continue that important conditions. So why you are getting the previous one, if a is a positive, why you are getting the maximum, and if a is a negative, why you are getting the minimum. You can understand here. Okay, so see here, geometrical interpretation of a quadratic expression. So generally the ax square plus bx plus c that represents a parabola. Geometrically, a quadratic expression represents a parabola. In your first PU, you have a topic is there, conic section. In the conic section, you have one topic is there, that is the parabola. In that time, we will explain why it represents a parabola. Just understand here, a quadratic expression represents a parabola. So actually, the parabola is 4 parts are there. The first one is a right parabola, and the next one is a left parabola, next one is upper parabola, next one is a downward parabola. So 4 parabolas are there, but here if the quadratic expression generally we will take in the terms of x, so that's why the parabola is upward parabola or low, that is a downward parabola. 2 parabolas will be exist. So here we are going to discuss the upper parabola and lower parabola. 2 cases will be arises. First we have to understand that the quadratic expression represents the parabola. So that meaning is here one is the upper parabola and the second one is lower parabola. You can observe in the diagram. It is easy. So see that one. Consider a quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c. So case 1. If a greater than 0, then the curve is upward parabola. If a is greater than 0 in the expression, if a is greater than 0, then the curve is upper parabola. And see one more point, if delta greater than 0, if delta greater than 0, important condition, if delta greater than 0, then you are observed in the nature of the roots. In the previous class we are teached that one, nature of the roots. If delta greater than 0, then the roots are real and not equal. So delta greater than 0 meaning is the roots are real and not equal. That meaning is it will exist two roots, two distinct roots. That meaning is here, observe this one. If delta greater than 0, the curve intersects x-axis at 2 points. 2 point meaning is nothing but it will give you two roots. Or understand that, students? So delta greater than 0, delta greater than 0, then the curve intersects x-axis at 2 points. So you can observe that one. What is the graph of this one is? See that if the curve is an upper parabola, the curve is upper parabola and intersects the x-axis at 2 points. Intersects the x-axis at 2 points. So not only this one, you can also take the diagram like this one, and also you can take the diagram like this one also. And you can observe that one in the previous slide we are taken one point. What is that? If a greater than 0, if a greater than 0, then the quadratic expression have minimum value. Have minimum value. What is the meaning is, if a greater than 0, the expression is upper parabola. So that meaning is at this point, at the bottom of this point, you will get the minimum value. So that's why if a greater than 0, then the expression have minimum value. Maximum value does not exist. Why? Because it is increasing. Are understand, students? If a greater than 0, then the parabola is upper parabola. Then in this case, you will exist only the minimum value. That's why you are taken in the first slide. If a greater than 0, then it has a minimum value. Are understand that, students? So what is the minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. So that is here. So observe the first case. If you understand this one, the remaining cases are very easy. First, you have to identify that the given quadratic expression represents a parabola. If a greater than 0, if a greater than 0, then the curve is upward parabola. That is a upper parabola or upward parabola. So if delta greater than 0, then you will exist two roots. That meaning is the curve cuts the x-axis at 2 points. Are understand, students? So see the second point, it is easy. So see that one. If delta is equal to 0, if delta is equal to 0, so students, you are already learned in the previous class, if delta is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Real and equal, that meaning is both the roots are same. Both the roots are same. So here also, if delta is equal to 0, then the curve touches the x-axis at 1 point. That meaning is there exists only one root, that both the roots are same. That is the meaning. So then what is the graph will come here? See this one, it is already a greater than 0. It is a upper parabola and just touches the x-axis. So in this case also, you can take this one or this one, any one, by using the method of the, that is what is the curve equation is given, you will form the curve. But it is upper parabola and touches the x-axis at different points. If delta is equal to 0, then you will get equal roots. The roots are real and equal. That meaning is it exists only one root. That root will be, that is the curve touches the parabola at that point. Touches the x-axis, the parabola at that point. So this is the minimum value. This is the minimum value of that expression. So see students here, third case. If delta less than 0, so this is the next case is that one. If delta is less than 0, what happens? If delta less than 0, what I am told in the previous class, if delta is less than 0, then the roots are complex number, that is imaginary or non-real complex numbers, and conjugate to each other. Conjugate to each other. Here that meaning is the curve does not touches the x-axis. Why? Because it is a real line. So that meaning is if delta less than 0, then the roots are non-real complex numbers. So that's why the curve does not touches the x-axis. It does not touches the x-axis. All are understood, students? So in the three cases will be arises. Similarly, if you will take a less than 0, you will get the, what is the downward parabola. So case 2, see this one here, what is that one is? In this case, we are going to discuss about of a less than 0. So I am already told that if a is less than 0, what happens? If a is less than 0, then the curve is downward parabola. If a less than 0, then the curve is downward parabola. So first we have to understand that one. Next, once again the three cases, delta greater than 0, delta is equal to 0, and delta is less than 0. First case, if delta greater than 0, already you know that the curve intersects x-axis at 2 points, but the curve is downward. So that meaning is, what is the parabola? 3, that is in any one of these 3, and the curve intersects the x-axis at 2 points. Why? Because discriminant is greater than 0. So that's why you will get 2 roots. That is not equal, that is the roots are distinct, that means not equal, 2 roots will be exist. So that's why the curve intersects the x-axis. So all are understood, these students? If a less than 0, then the parabola is downward parabola or lower parabola. So this parabola, if delta greater than 0, then the given curve has 2 roots. So that means 2 root meaning is nothing but the curve intersects the x-axis at 2 points. So in these 2 points, what we will take that one? So see students, it is the delta greater than 0. See, similarly, you can see that if delta is equal to 0, then the curve touches the x-axis at 1 point. Why? Because delta is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. So in that case, you have only one root will be exist. So in this case, what is the curve is, the curve will come like this one. See students, if delta is equal to 0, then the curve touches the x-axis at 1 point. So in this case, the curve touches the x-axis at 1 point. It is a lower parabola. Why? Because a is less than 0. So here also the curve touches the x-axis at different points. So you can observe that one. So that meaning is, it is a lower parabola and it touches the x-axis at different points. So if delta is equal to 0, then the curve touches the x-axis at 1 point, and why? Because a is less than 0 and delta is equal to 0. So see the third case. If a is less than 0, in this case, what is that? A is less than 0. So already you know that if a is less than 0, then you will get that. So the roots are non-real complex numbers and conjugate to each other. So that meaning is, if delta is less than 0, then the curve does not meets the x-axis. Then the curve does not meets the x-axis. Why? Because x-axis is a real line. So the given expression don't have the real roots. So that meaning is, here It has it is a lower parabola. Why? Because a is less than 0, it is a lower parabola, and it does not touches the x-axis. Similarly, you have a three cases will be arises. So that is that at this point, and you can take the different points. So that meaning is three cases will be arises. So that is see that one. First one is the first you have to identify that if a less than 0, then the given expression have a maximum value. If a greater than 0, then the expression have a minimum value. Why? Because a greater than 0 meaning is the parabola is upper parabola. In that case, you will get minimum. If a is less than 0, then the curve is lower parabola. In this case, you will get the maximum value here. Are understanding that it is the maximum? Then you will get the minimum values. That is, you will get that value is decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. You don't know what is the value is that, but you know the maximum value when a is less than 0. So a less than 0, you will get the maximum value. That is the first one. Next, what is the three cases arise that? What is that one is if a less than 0, then the parabola, the given expression represents a parabola, it is the lower parabola. If a is greater than 0, it represents the parabola, it is the upper parabola. If delta is less than 0, if delta is greater than 0, first case, if delta is greater than 0, then the curve touches the x-axis, intersects the x-axis at 2 points. Similarly, if delta is equal to 0, then the curve just touches the x-axis, and if delta is less than 0, in that case, the curve does not touches the x-axis. Okay, students?